Good morning, children. Welcome to English language class. Today, the topic of our discussion is the conjunction. Children, this topic is for classes 8th, 9th, 10th as well. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand what is a conjunction, two types of conjunctions, kinds of coordinating conjunctions, and how to use coordinating conjunctions to form a compound sentence. Let's begin with today's session. Children, the word conjunction is made up of two words. Khan, that means together, and junction, which means to join. So, conjunction means joining together. In English language, what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word which connects words, clauses, and sentences. These are also known as linker or connector. Look at these examples. I like potato chips and samosas. Here, potato chips and samosas are joined with the conjunction and. See the next example. He tried many times, but he did not succeed. Here, but is the conjunction that has been used to join opposite ideas. Tried many times and did not succeed are two opposite ideas here. Let's proceed further. Children, conjunctions are divided into two classes or kinds according to their function. The first is coordinating conjunctions and the second is subordinating conjunctions. Let's discuss coordinating conjunctions in detail. Children, coordinating conjunctions join together words, sentences and clauses of equal rank or importance. That is, they are independent and not dependent on the other. Read the following sentences. She took her breakfast and boarded the school bus. Here two clauses are joined by the coordinating conjunction and. So these are coordinate clauses. Next we have I tried to catch him but failed to do so. Here also two clauses are joined by the coordinating conjunction but. So these are coordinate clauses. Look at the next sentence. She was angry, yet she did not abuse me. Again, two clauses are joined by the coordinating conjunction yet. So, these are coordinate clauses. The word for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so are called coordinating conjunctions. The mnemonic fan voice is an easy way to remember the names of the conjunctions. Children, coordinating conjunctions always come between the words or phrases or clauses that they join. Now first, for. For is used like because. It presents reason. But keep in mind, because is a subordinating conjunction, whereas for is a coordinating conjunction. For example, we took out the umbrellas from the loft for it is raining season now. Next is and. And is used to show addition. It presents ideas that are similar. For example, my brother wants to be a writer and a scientist. Nor. Nor is used to say not. It presents a negative idea with another or joins two sentences having the adverb not. For example, my father does not get angry at me, nor does my mother. But it shows a contrast, presents ideas that are opposite. For example, we went to the theatre but we could not get tickets for the movie. Or, it shows an option. It presents an alternative idea or choice. For example, be there on time or you will miss the bus. Yet, it presents an outcome or contrast. For example, I was upset with my brother, yet I helped him with his project. Next is so. It presents a consequence or result. For example, I had not done my homework, so I apologized to my teacher. Children, we use coordinating conjunctions to form compound sentences. Now children, the second kind is subordinating conjunctions. A subordinating conjunctions joins a clause to another clause where one clause is dependent on another clause for its full meaning. For example, she said that she was ill. In sentence A, we have two clauses. Here, that she was ill depends on she said for its complete meaning. See the next example. I will come if you invite me. Here also we have two clauses. If you invite me depends upon I will come for its complete meaning. So the clauses that begin with subordinating conjunctions are known as subordinate clause, and the other clause which gives complete sense independently is the main clause. Here the most commonly used conjunctions are after, before, because, if, where, why, while, for, that, though, although, till, since, how, then, unless, and when. Now children, let's discuss kinds of coordinating conjunctions in detail. Children, there are four kinds of coordinating conjunctions. Number 1, cumulative conjunctions. Number 2, adversative conjunctions. Number 3, alternative conjunctions. And number 4 is elative conjunctions. Let's begin with the first type, that is cumulative conjunctions. Children, cumulative means increased in quantity or degree. So, a cumulative conjunction merely adds or connects one statement or word to another. These conjunctions are and, both, to, also, as well as, now, well, moreover, not only but also, no less than, etc. Let's read the examples given here. The first one is help the needy and forget. Here, clauses have related ideas and are joined with conjunction and. Shakespeare was both a poet and a dramatist. Here, subject for both the clauses is same. So, we can say Shakespeare was both a poet and dramatist. See more examples. The boy was careless and lazy too. He is wise and his son also. Mr. Sharma as well as his wife is coming to attend the party. He reached the college. Now the second period has begun. You have done your work. Well, you may go. Not only is he rich but also proud. He is no less guilty than you. In all these sentences, cumulative conjunctions have been used to show related ideas. Next we have adversative conjunctions. An adversative conjunction joins two contrasting statements or facts. They are only, yet, still, whereas, however, nevertheless, etc. Look at the examples. He is poor, but he is contented. Both the clauses show opposite ideas. So, the adversative conjunction but has been used to join these two contrasting ideas. He is rich, yet he is a miser. I was angry, still kept quiet. She is slow, but sure. Good boys work hard, whereas bad ones waste their time. He did not work hard, however, he passed. I am poor. Nevertheless, I shall help you. He was all right, only he was fatigued. In all these sentences, adversative conjunctions have been used to show contrasting ideas. Next type is alternative conjunctions. An alternative conjunction expresses a choice between two alternatives. In other words, when an alternative or choice is offered between one statement and the other, we use or, either or, neither nor, otherwise, else, etc. Let's read the examples given here. He must leave the place or he will be insulted. Children, here both the clauses give us two options. So, the alternative conjunction or has been used to show choice between two alternatives. In the same way, he is good neither at studies nor at games. You must work hard, otherwise you are sure to lose your 1 year. Work hard, else you will fail. In all these sentences, alternative conjunctions have been used to show choice between two alternatives. The last type is elative conjunctions. Children, an elative conjunction shows that a fact or statement is inferred or proved from another. In other words, here one clause shows us the cause, whereas the other clause shows us the result. Here conjunctions are for, hence, therefore, so, then, consequently, etc. Let's read the examples given here. He is my fast friend, hence I shall help him. In this sentence, he is my fast friend. Now, what is the result of this statement? The result is I shall help him. See more examples. There must be somebody at the door, for I heard a knock. Nitesh was arrogant. Therefore, he was expelled from school. She missed the bus, so she reached the school late. It is time to leave the bed. Let us leave the bed then. Now children, all these examples show results. So, this brings us to the end of today's session. I hope you have understood what are coordinating, subordinating conjunctions and the types of coordinating conjunctions. Your homework for today is to solve all the exercises given in your SNAP homework. Thank you.